want you to rethink about it. Promise me that you will stay around here. I love the way I feel when you look at me. Can you move forward and dance with me? When I was a hero, I wasn't a loner. 'Cause I was a hero. Oh, you made me feel like a superstar. When I was a hero, I wasn't a lonely child. When I was a hero, oh, you made me feel like a superstar. Oh, yeah. Second chances living off a lost cause. I count on you to save me from the drown. You're a gift that was left alone, so baby, please don't you hang up the phone. Don't let me live this much longer. I'll be your lover. When I was a hero, I wasn't a loner. 'Cause I was a hero. Oh, you made me feel like a superstar. When I was a hero, I wasn't a lonely child. When I was a hero, oh, you made me feel like a superstar. Superstar, 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 superstar. When I was a hero, I wasn't a loner. 'Cause I was a hero. Oh, you made me feel like a superstar. When I was a hero, I wasn't a lonely child. When I was a hero.
Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing just fine. I am tired as usual, but we'll get through this together. Today we are hopping back into some more Final Fantasy XIV, the unofficial anime. I will likely start by playing the Heaven's Ward trailer. We're not there yet, we're very close. But just in case we actually get into it tonight, because we're like 9 quests away, I don't know how long those will take. It might not take long, and it might take more than I think. So just in case, I'll be playing the Heaven's Ward trailer at the start of this stream. I'm not gonna be really changing the photos yet, that I kinda like have at the background and stuff like that. And most likely next stream I'll also be kinda like replaying that trailer, because I know that even if we don't get to it today, we'll most likely get to it next time. So that is the plan. So hello Rose. I did fix the Tangia monitor overlay, so huge shout out to Tofa for helping me with that. She sent me kind of like a video of somebody that was helping with the setting up and stuff. And apparently I just needed to do one extra thing and it would have worked. I just needed to copy the URL into the actual program and not just OBS. So yeah, that covers my screen now. That definitely covers my screen now. Yeah, we're always tired, that's valid. But yes, I did fix the overlay. It now covers stuff. Oh my. That's holy crap. So it does cover the screen. I think it should cover the screen once I'm in game as well. I'm still not in game right now, but I think it should work. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit more interactive now. Dude, yes. Dude, look, that's why I have it for points, that stuff right there, so have at it. Also, thank you so much for that video, it really helped. I think that's all the announcements I have for now, so go ahead and pause that music, because we are about to dive into 14. Let me make sure. There we go. Hello. I back. Uh, yeah, let's actually open the launcher, get that stuff started. Go. Let me do that. Yeah, thank you so much again. You know, the funny thing is, what I had left to do, because I basically had everything set up, except for, so you need to copy that link into the monitor overlay app application itself. Like, you need to have it in the program as well. So I had it everywhere else and not the program, so that's all I needed to do. But damn, I am so sorry for what happened. Did you actually like factory reset or something by mistake? Because that is harsh that you just lose everything like that. That is harsh. Listening some sounds, so count for a while. Ooh. Well, good luck with that. Again, I would help if I could. I have no idea how I would be of help. I will be there in spirit, is all I can offer for now. Trying to find motivation. Walk around. Ask you to hunt wolves. Ooh. I mean, wolf hunting can be fun. You can find that new fur variant. Oh, it went to the trailer. I don't want to go to that trailer. Actually, what we're doing today, going into the Heavensward trailer. Because we are like 9 quests away. So I want to play it this time in case we get to it tonight. If we don't get it tonight, most likely we'll get to it next week, so I'll be playing it this week and next week anyway. Why did I think there was gonna be Square Enix after the footstep? Ooh. I am so sorry for that, Sofa. I'm really sorry for that. The trailer is beautiful. Well, you could always stick around and watch this game. This game is interesting. Yeah, it happens. Again, I'm hoping that you could get everything done. Hopefully very soon. Well, that's not nice. I just came here and you're blasting me with fire. Well, that's not me, but it's kinda me. It's supposed to be me. I forgot how epic dragoons are. Just look at that aura farming. I love that it actually shows that you have like all these different equipment in your room. That is an awesome touch. Also, now that we actually have housing in this area, this makes more sense that we would have a room. Yeah, this expansion is awesome. My favorite is honestly Shadowbringers, though. It's always potatoes that are menacing like that. It's annoying. Okay, cinematics are epic. Kill shit out of me, man. Also, I will say this. The actual, like, menu for Heaven's Ward is probably my favorite design out of all of them. This menu right here. That menu with that music is probably my favorite. And I wish they would give you the option to kind of like permanently play one of them, because I would have this as my main throughout. I still haven't seen the rest. I'm pretty sure once I see the rest, there is a possibility it could change depending, but I think by far this is the best. It also kinda slightly gives me 16 vibes for some reason. Do you need more money in game? I paused it. Here, that's fair. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are basically tied for me. And I do want to replay through the entire game so far so I could kind of like pick what would come in second place. Because right now, I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't really know. I feel like they're all equally awesome for me. Heaven's Ward maybe had a fraction of a difference in Walker. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I totally get that. Alright, now that that has concluded, I mean, the picture in the background is still A Realm Reborn. The picture, like, if I were to tap out real quick, turn off my camera, that when I'm not really wanting to be on cam pick, is basically a smaller version of that, so I'll also be changing it probably soon-ish. But yeah. Let's actually hop in and continue with the story. I am also lacking so much on writing the Jedi's Journal. I think I've just not had the mental focus to actually like sit down and type it out. And I am starting to forget bits and pieces that I would have wanted to mention. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and abbreviate what I have so far as unwritten parts and try to like motivate myself to write it again. Because I feel like it's a very important part for my mental playthrough. For me at least, I already have it here. So it's like, it's already here. I wouldn't need it. But if I want to kind of like help people experience this game the way I'm currently trying to experience it, I will have to keep up with it. So I really should be on top of that. I am just slacking so hard with it. Yeah, they're all amazing. Honestly, I just love this. Ever since I kind of like took that break from Star Wars: The Old Republic, it was right after I left that guild. No Topo knows the one I'm talking about. Right after I left it, I was like, you know what? I need a break from Star Wars: The Old Republic in general. So I am just gonna type in MMOs and see what pops up. One of the things that popped up was 14. I kind of like went through the first trailer and everything, and I was like, okay, that looks interesting. I looked at a little bit of the gameplay and I was like, this is new, this is fresh. Let's see how it is. I didn't actually like I think there was a free trial, but at that time I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy the game. I'm gonna blindly dive into it. I want to experience the full thing right from the get-go. No restriction. So I did that and I was like, this game is amazing. This game is epic. And very quickly, for me, this game like took favorite MMO. Because when it comes to games, I can't really put MMOs in the same category as regular RPGs. I feel like there would be a little bit of an injustice to sides. Because they are somewhat story driven, yes, MMOs. But at the same time, MMOs are much more complicated than just here. You're playing as this character, doing this story. I think it's a bit more complicated than. So I usually don't like lump the two together. But yeah. Yes. That one. I remember I kinda like every time I remember or I kinda like mention that guild to like somebody new, I'm like, yeah, it was kind of like not the best environment and all. And for me, because a while back when I got back into Star Wars again, and I was part of the Twin Guild, Revan's Rapture, and I think what was it, Jedi Reborn, or Jedi Reborn, basically. I met a person there that was like, oh, you were. I told him like, yeah, I left. I was part of this and this guild, and I just left. You know, it wasn't the best for me and all that. And I was like, oh, you were part of that guild? I was like, yeah. They were like, they're an RP guild now. Right, so I was like, yeah, I saw that. Do you have any idea what happened? Because I know when I was still part of that guild, it was conquest driven. But when I left, I kind of like took a lot of the top officers and I just kind of like left the thing to implode, basically. Apparently, the guild almost fell apart. Like, literally, they just had to switch from conquest to RP for the guild to revive. And I was like, I did that much damage? Excellent! I was so happy. I don't know why. I just feel bad that I'm this happy. But yeah, I wear it almost as a badge of honor, you could say. Actually, when I joined Jedi Reborn and Revan's Rapture, they were the main guilds. And then Jedi Academy and the other one, which I forgot the name of, basically those were the secondary. Like, JR and RR were the main ones. Jedi Academy and its sister guild and the Empire were the secondary. I don't know what happened, but apparently they decided it was too much to manage 4. So they basically cut down to 2 main ones, which is now Academy and its sister. I don't know what happened. Demi will probably, you know, yeah. Demi's gone back and forth with them. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I kind of like want to, I am still part of the older Discords. I know they moved Discords too. I think if I like contact somebody from like the older Discords and I'm like, yeah, I was part of this one. I wanted to kinda get back into it. You know, can you like send me the link to the Discord or something? Maybe I can drop some names, because I was basically, I never officially became an officer, but I was almost always with officers in that guild. And at some point I was like, I'm glad I'm not an officer, because apparently it started to become like a job for some people that they left. Like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't like give in to that, because I was like, I am done with any any responsibility roles. I just want to play the game and chill. I don't want any of that. If you want me to do something, I'm gonna help, but I'm not gonna be an officer or anything. I don't want none of that. Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. I am kind of slightly curious, like what's happened with them. So I might just try and ask somebody if I see them in game, like when I'm off stream or something, or just ask one of the people that used to be there that might still have some tie to it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Alright. Let us pick up where we left off. I don't remember. It was something. And it's a cutscene, so that's excellent. You must be wary, Fegio, and now may very well be your only chance to not rest. Because of course, antecedent. Taru is definitely my favorite character. She's the most adorable creature I have ever seen in this game. Or in any game. She's adorable. Anything happens to her, they're gonna have to fight me. Anything happens to her, I'm gonna go to Square Enix headquarters and fight them. I did turn into a job. Officer. Yeah. I feel like that is part of the downscaling that they also did, was like, I think they slowed it a bit, but I think that was after like quite a bit of damage was already done, and then quite a few people probably decided they didn't want to anymore. But I feel like the guild still has a decent presence, so it is what it is. She is adorable. I love her. Have you heard her voice in Japanese? I really wish they would give us a voice line in Japanese soon, because she has the most adorable voice in the Japanese version. It is awesome. Hey Goose, how's it going, man? I am doing well, thank you. How are you? I hope the never-ending Warframe grind is in your favor. I can talk. I promise I can speak. I promise. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. I need to get Japanese Tatar or something. I need to find it, like the sound clip, and try to see if I can add it to Tangia, and if I can, I'll make it into an actual sound. The Royal Seal. Curious indeed. Oh, the Royal Seal. Thing? Ah, an invitation. Oh, yeah. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul'Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'Dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. Yeah, they didn't do much, actually. Very close to LR5. Ooh. Sweet. That is sweet. Yeah, I still feel bad for that. But I am sorry that happened. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to push for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbrita, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Oh yeah, last one was heartbreaking. Last stream was heartbreaking. Though we were promised rest, you were promised rest. I fear I must insist that you also attend it. That you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray, content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Ataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Ah. Why's she sad? Why are you sad? Don't be sad. Curious. I have never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. But odd be amiss. Need to check in on our lovely potato. She is the only potato that is deserving of all the love and affection. Also, I need to make sure that, yeah, hear the actual city music when mounted. But yes, we shall fight whoever bothering Tataru. Hey, where's Tataru? Are they swooning over him over there? Taru is conspicuous by her absence. Is that Makote swooning over him? Why don't we leave these others to their squabbling? Oh, interesting. Okay. He's, I don't know what she is. Actually, I do know. Itaru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, it seemed rather preoccupied. Alright, let's go check on our buddy. Our Spuddy buddy. Our Spuddy buddy. Oh, I forgot that I sent my retainers out on expeditions. Where is she? Oh, Vegio, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly. But it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Ah, you always know what to say, Hideo. I'm glad we had this little chat. I didn't say anything. Go there. Yeah. We are with Topa in spirit, if not being able to be there. Yes, Sataru, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Vegio made me realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the crystal braves, the scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hori Boulder and Coltonant have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself and others. More importantly, when I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Whoa, hey! Oh, she almost ran into him, I'm assuming. That's the first time my bowman's been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Sataru so determined. Has all befell with which I might help, antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for an escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. I'm gonna assume I'm the replacement? My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. Oh. Oh, it branches out. Okay. I'm just gonna do that one first. I'm gonna go down the list, since they usually lead to the same one. The power to defend oneself. Taru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Oriange mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Lusolominsa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. Alright, let's go to Limsa. Oh, there is the Rising event that is happening right now in the game. I need to do it on my alt character. I already did it on my main and it was awesome. Oh right, it's downstairs. I always forget that there's like a... Oh, I don't want... I always forget that there's a downstairs, so I usually end up, walking to the, like, reception area. Oh, she looks cool. Sergio, what are you doing here? I came to check in on you. I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Taru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thuberjeem's behest, I think it's gonna be pronounced Thuberjeem, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. Yes, even Ferocitools acknowledges that Tataru's cuteness reigns. Oh, that's the wrong person. That's the wrong person. There we go. That's the guild map. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? I'm here to look for Tataru. So, you are acquainted with our newest member. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. Yeah, actually that's one of like the very first quests when you unlock this class. You actually do that too. What occurs to me? Why not supervise Tataru's training? You are clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. Alright. Let us go watch over her. Me. Alright, see what adorableness awaits. Azure sees Pirate's Port, where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, came the lass whom none could fool. Beat him with the black draft, got him with the gust, deck him with the downburst. Go, Carbuncle, go! Oh yeah, Carbuncle. Ho 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 ho! Are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the truth. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Dude just... like, he just left. He peaced out. Carbuncle? He was like, I'm out. Peace. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! I'm back, Carbuncle. Read the rest. Shouldn't I go and help? I should have known you'd come, Tetsuo. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Aw, don't beat yourself up. Trained by my own Carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Thuberteam of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Don't do that. Aw, she's crying. Aw, that's sad. That is sad. Now I am sad. Alright. Yeah, the main Aetherite should be there. Out of the blue, shall we dance? Just that, yeah, all class unlocks, all of that. Field. Oh. Oh, I should probably do that. Sure, the anonymity of anybody. wants to stay anonymous. Aw, back so soon? How fared our fledgling arcanist? Oh, did I... Okay. Abysmally, Mr. Supergene. Abysmally, as Sergio will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Ah, Hikaru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Yes, yes. You are too kind, Mr. Supergene. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your word to heart and try not to be discouraged. Right, that is done. Tara has a follow-up. As fetching as these garments are, I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. If you don't mind, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer, yeah, sure, I can do that. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Alright, let's go. Costa del Sol. All of the browser bookmarks? Ooh, that is so harsh. I am real sorry. I hope you're able to at least like get some of them bookmarked again if you still remember like the URLs to them. Or like the actual like website names. Yes, this is it. This is where the man with the drenching wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. Alright, let's go make sure that Taru is safe. What fortune! I've already found one! Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? It'd only take a moment. Alright, I need to stand guard over there. Yeah, that does suck. I don't remember fighting this looking like that. Then again, it's been years since I actually got into this part. I think what they did was when they revamped it, they basically made it the one enemy. Because I remember it was a bunch of, it was like a bunch of enemies, I think. I got some back from for my Twitch folder. There were so many from games. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that really sucks. Well fought, Vegio. Well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. Though named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. Aw, adorable. It's sort of the power to defend myself and others and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Flamin waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the scions of the limits of markets. You may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Alright. Farewell, Hajio, and thank you for everything. Sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? That did sound rather final. Alright, go back to Revenant Soul. Oh, there it is. Like, where the heck? Then I remembered where the... Actually, I remembered the whole heck. Nothing but the heck. Welcome home, Pegio. I gather you found Tataru and Limsalo Minsa? Yes, I did. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. And so, I appreciate you indulging my request. Yeah, of course, of course. Right? I wonder, do you perchance recall that commitment I made to furnish Hori Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you're rather more than a capable adventurer. That escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Do you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Generous to a fault. I thank you, Vegio. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summoning. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we asked the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hori Boulder and Coltonate were to act as two such escorts, as was the third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. Sure, I can do that. Truly are a pillar of strength, Vegio. Hori Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Alright, before we continue on, I do need to, break for a few. I need to go pray the final prayer, and, I should be back shortly, so we'll enjoy the music of this place, and I will be right back. Alright, I have returned. Let's continue on our journey. Ah, Peggio, is it true you agreed to lend us a hand? Yes, it is. Huzzah! What did I tell you, Coltonet? Our misfortune has become a blessing. An opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. I just saw something from Kingdom Hearts. Don't know what it is. It's a post on X. I'll check it out later. Because I doubt it's any news of any games. Need I remind you that you have 3 scholars to escort? Each of whom will take a different route? True, but our mission is the same. Separated by moms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. To more practical concerns, Veggio, we should have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Veggio, in spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. Right, I'm happy that at least he's happy. Alright, Camp Rank. Let us go. Unsettled skull. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isomhar. Come, we are late enough as it is. Boy, do you not know who I am? I basically saved you and everybody else in this place. If it wasn't for me, there would be no you doing this and gallivanting around. Come on now. Yes, location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurement. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Oh my, this guy, I don't like him already. I should bonk you on the head. Done yet? I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, I try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Dude! Now then, take multiple weights, shall we? I really should give you a shield bash. This one, I should stun you. This dude has the Warrior freaking Light as his escort and is complaining. Right, about here. Yes, as before, I would ask that you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. Oh. Okay. This should be simpler to watch, I guess. There's only really one entrance. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Alright. This place is haunted, though. I have been in Amdapor Keep. It is technically haunted. Like, I've been to the place. I would have offered to take him in, but I think he's just a jerk, so he doesn't deserve that. As for my guardian, pray lead me to my task and ensure our safety. Right, there we go. Anything that tries to come near, I'll be able to spot it and dispatch quickly if need be. Oh, more. Okay, there we go. Oh, that didn't kill them. This data should prove invaluable to... Gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. Not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. Dude, I need to bash you in the head and bonk you hard. You chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it? No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been an immeasurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient aether concentrations. Calamity. However, it is far from conclusive. Must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Okay. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth Spawn. The ambient aether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant. Yes? No? Don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now, come along. He's so full of himself, too. He's so full of himself. There. Why do I feel like I'm starting to crash? I just got a wave of sleepiness out of nowhere. And it is way too early for this. I usually only start to crash later on. Alright, let's see what we find. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurements. Apparently something sold. Nice. I don't think anything is gonna come here because they're probably afraid of Odin. Yes, yes. Quite high, yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the Sixth Natural Era. Does the presence of a primal account for the difference? Or is there something else? Something else. That's interesting that he would consider that as something else. Wonder what else is he considering? Something else. Zion! Zion, come here! I need you! Sorry, what happened? Oh. Oh! Fear not, my friends, help has arrived. Yeah, this is bad. Here you are, Thagio. Cory and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. Haven't found a body. At least I think it's a body. Oh, he was like a hog. But not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight, either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. Heard nothing of any crystal grave operations in the area. What cause had Willerid to come here? What should we do? You will see to the scholar's protection, Teggio. Aye, and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stone. The Antecedent will want to know what happened here. Yeah, so he did die. And so do I. Yeah, I kinda want to know what happened here. Because ain't no way a crystal grave just shows up dead. We are getting closer to the juicy parts. The extremely juicy parts. Teggio, you are returned. You seem troubled. Did the role of escort shape so? No, Wilrid is dead. Wilrid? Dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12. How can that be? I will send word to Alpino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation. Send word to Wilrid's family. Hans, he was just a boy. Who would do this? And why? I know. Not pretty. I'll get this. The voice. Nope. The recent events weigh heavily on our minds. We must needs set them aside for now. What happened? We are come to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard. The first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north, fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean alliance. Failing that, it should at least serve to bring our nations closer together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Yervanians and Assians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. Our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were brought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broken on the steps of faith, and before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrita. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those who will with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. Ah, you'll be fine. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. Fortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Laman a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Alright, guess we're going together. This is the first time we actually, left the room together, me and another NPC. I feel like I'm always left behind. Off to the big soiree, Thegio. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. Don't look best pleased, lad. On your mind? You basically called it, my dude. By the Navigator, Wilburn's dead. God damn it, they must know they've been rumbled. Thought it. Last time we had this talk, after our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around on the quiet like, and sure enough I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers courtesy of, Dodo Consortium. Daft name for a business if ever I've heard one. Which is what first gave me an inkling as that something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take me long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. What? Oh, that's probably somebody sending me an invite somewhere. Sure to call in one of his businesses the Bloody Bribery Consortium. I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contribution. Gods only know how many men of the first and third are taking Telegi's coin. But now we know, and some of them are, I'd wager me right eye, they're the ones what did for Willoughby. The earnest young fool had taken to ask the wrong kind of question. Bound to attract attention, he was. Should have seen it all the time, but I didn't. God damn me. Still, I don't see what Telegi hopes to accomplish. He did schemed with all the care of a drunk piss in the wind. No, he's cleverer than this. So we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. Oh. Okay. We'll purge every one of them traitors bastards from our rank. On that, you have me word. Alright, get to work then, man. And Degio, mind yourself when you were in Ul'dah. We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. The kind will sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. Ah, this is getting juicy. Jose. Oh. Details. Draco X Tenebris. Interested in dungeons, apparently. I will have to decline. Yes. If you are in any, by any chance in the chat, I do decline. I don't want to be part of any free companies on this alt as of yet. But I do appreciate the offer, so thank you. Time, every purpose. Oh my. I'm getting excited. I know what's about to happen, but this is getting intense in a good way. I've been waiting for you, Thegio. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mr. Snowbody just sent word that you are needed at the quicksand. Oh? Okay. We will go on ahead, Thegio. Pray join us once the matter at the quicksand are resolved. Alright, sounds good. Oh, I heard like sounds, and it sounded like so faint, and I was like, do I hear heartbeat? No, that's fireworks outside. My regards to Momody, and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Alright. I'm looking like, okay. Killer Instinct. I think that's the quest for a Reaper. Or was it something else? I think it should have been for Reaper. Viper should be somewhere else, I believe. Somewhere in the merchant strip, maybe. I don't remember. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Thegio. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Alianne, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, but before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Instead of the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Me at the station west of the Copper and Coffin. Something I must show you. Short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking these words. Barely such her food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought these signs of a troubled heart. Something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Yeah, I think it's something more intense than that. Alright, that's paneling. Oh, I'm starting to remember this now. Oh, I'm starting to remember this. I don't like this. Like this. I know what's happening. 'Cause I know what's happening with that vial. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander. And all too soon, the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file by your mind's eye in a solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Aliat. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Keycurn and the buzzing of Cerbit. But no approaching footfalls. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Sergio, is that you? What brings you out this way? I was supposed to meet with Alianne? You here? Lieutenant Alianne? Why, no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. Might have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Pray return to Old Arthur. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. So I'm not gonna tell him about the vial. I don't like that look. Oh, he's scheming. He's scheming.
Sasagan様、申し訳ありません。この戦勝祝賀会で、私はこの国を、ウル王朝を捨てることになります。歴史ある王家を不守備な結果に終わらせてしまう不徳、どうかお許しください。
Alright, let's go back to Momodi. Why am I showing the clouded vial to her? I don't remember this. Still don't like what's happening though. I don't like it. I don't like it. I reckon you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Alianne. What's the matter? No appetite? Here, I found this vial in the street. So she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist vial, but beyond that, I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Any road, no use worrying about Alianne. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long, and when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, we've got more important things to think about. Ooh, pray tell what it is. Also, you are about to see some very juicy things very soon. Would you believe that while you were away, another message arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chamber. So, what are you waiting for? Go on then, go. Do not like this.
すまんな。そちにも迷惑をかける。
いえ、すべては七母陛下のお決めになられたこと。私のようなもののことまでご配慮くださり、ありがたく存じます。では、英雄殿をお迎えに行ってまいります。
よろしく頼む。
Oh, there's the banquet. Oh, they're socializing. Yes, what Warframe is gonna be your new favorite?
随分と盛大ね。
ご苦労だったね。
聞いたわよ。アイメリック卿が先の防衛戦の礼も兼ね、正式に国交回復に向けて本国に働きかけるらしいじゃない。あなたの努力が実ったのね。おめでとう、アルフィノ。
ありがとう、ミンフィリア。アイメリク卿をウルダ派の国賓として迎えてもらうことができたのは、ひとえに君たちの協力があったからこそだ。これでエオルゼア都市軍事同盟の再結集に向けて一歩前進したよ。それにイシュガルドとの国交が回復すれば交易路も広がる。第7零祭の復興が一段落して落ち込み始めていた経済にも良い刺激になるだろう。我々の活躍でエオルゼアには良い風が吹き始めた。あとはアウトロー戦区の問題が一刻も早く解決することを祈るだけだ。各国の名士たちの考えはわかる。だが私は私の考えでエオルゼアを導いてみせるさ。
His name is Frost. Cool.
ところで我らが英雄殿はどうした？姿が見えないようだが。
クイックサンドのモモディさんのところに行っているわ。重い用事でなければそろそろ来る頃だと思うけど。
They don't know. Nobody knows yet. Speak. The lady in waiting at the royal promenade. I should probably go to... Why did I exit that way? Has some augment, but he's amazing. Ooh, that's always nice. Always nice. I wonder if people remember that I'm still part of the Sultan's Sworn. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or, if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chamber forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view the scenes in their entirety. Oh, this is the good part. Well, from a certain point of view. People will see. And another that gives overguard to the squad. Oh! Wait. Namely one with plus 200% critical? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome no matter what. Okay, I can see why he would be your favorite. Right. Time to start this. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I think these cutscenes will also be voiced too.
入れ。
失礼いたします。
急な呼び出しによく来てくれたな。
運動を守りきれたようで安心しました。
コートの方は大丈夫だったのでしょうか。
ええ、多少の被害は出ましたが問題ありません。これもひとえに皆様方のお力があってこそ。
それは良かった。イシュガルドも我々と同じエオルゼアの一部。こういう時こそ協力せねばなりません。
これも政治というのか。
七も女王陛下がいらしてから改めてご挨拶をと思っていたのですが、こたびの防衛戦へのご助力誠に感謝いたします。
Alright.
私はこれを機にコートの大神門を開くことを教皇陛下に進言するつもりです。真にエオル勢を一つにするために。
Alright, progress. Oh, they actually mention his name of who's summoning him. Okay. I don't know why they didn't put that in the actual text though.
どうかしたの？
いや、大したことはない。少し席を外すよ。
The most unexpected voice. Very soon to come.
どうした？何か警備の問題でも？
Now, this
下がっ
looks
てよいぞ。
familiar.
承知いたしました。
わざわざ来てもらったのは他でもない。そなたに伝えておきたいことがあってな。
Okay.
わらわはウルダハ王朝に幕を下ろすつもりじゃ。
Wow, no
知っ
expressions?
ての通り、今のウルダハは混沌の渦中にある。祭りごとが正常に機能せず、国の宝である民が一番の被害を受けているようなありさまじゃ。わらわはこの混乱を消し去るために、この戦勝祝賀会の場で王朝の終焉を宣言する。これによってウルダハは王のものでも不者のものでもない民のものとして生まれ変わる新時代のウルダハの幕開けとなるのじゃ。
A very noble goal.
だが国は大きく揺れる。ラウバーン一人の力では行き詰まる時も来よう。そなたに頼みがある。どうかラウバーンを支えてやってほしい。
Of course.
これは他の誰でもないいくつもの戦いをくぐり抜けてきた真の英雄であるそなたにしか頼めないことなのじゃ。わらわのわがままを引き受けてくれたことを感謝するぞ。よかった。本当によかった。ササガン大王子のもとでそなたに会った日のことがまるで昨日のことのようじゃな。これからもよろしく頼むぞ、英雄殿。
Isn't she a bit too young to be drinking? I think she was like 16 or something at most, if even that. I feel like she shouldn't be old enough for that. And so it begins. How the heck did he hear it among all the chatter, though? She's been poisoned. Of course it's him that comes in.
No! Nanamu
Freaking ate him.
これは亡くなられている。さては杯に毒を持ったか。冒険者貴様が七門陛下を。
Like, no, I didn't.
この部屋には七門陛下と貴様しかおらん。言い逃れはできんぞ。者ども、
こやつを拘束しろ。女王陛下の暗殺犯だ。
Freaking hate this dude. I could take you all out if I want to. I don't know why I just don't do that, but that would probably make me seem more guilty.
No.
一部の者を除く暁関係者の確保が完了しました。レブナンツトールの石の家も制圧済みです。
It's a full-on coup.
What? どういうことだ。
どうもこうもご覧の通りです。総帥、すべてはエオルゼアのために。
He has the deepest voice I've ever heard. For something that small, it shouldn't be. Yeah, what is the meaning of this?
教皇庁の神殿騎士団だと。
イシュガルドの特使殿、たった今イシュガルドの教皇庁より連絡がありました。何でもドラゴン族が再びコートを襲撃したため帰国せよと。急を要すとのことで騎士の方々が迎えに参ったようです。
コートが？
Nope. Shouldn't be.
こちらに情報は回ってきていません。それにあまりに折が良すぎます。もしや。
Yeah. You know
なる
something's
ほど
up.
な。
総長、お早く。
You know something's up.
知らせてくれたことに感謝します。ウルダ派の友人よ。この借りはいつか返させていただきましょう。行くぞ、ルケア。
They're just playing along. Of course she's flirting.
何の騒ぎだ。
デートの申し出かい？あいにくそういう趣味はないんだが。
暁のサンクレットだな。貴様には先のガレマール帝国との戦いで帝国軍に内通していた容疑がかけられている。
How very convenient.
内通だと？何のことだ？まさかアシエに支配されていた時の。
こちらで捕らえた帝国兵の尋問から貴様が関わっていたとの証言を得ている。それに何やら怪しげな術を使うとの報告もな。
Now he knows that something's up.
さて、一緒に来てもらおうか。
無理やりパーティーに呼んでおいて今度はさっさと出ていけって。ずいぶん勝手なことを言うじゃないか。さてはこの祝賀会自体仕組まれたものか。
テレジアデルジ、これはどういうつもりだ。縁石に武装兵を送り込み、国賓を女王の許可なく退出させるとは、貴様何を考えている。同人団の私兵か。王家主催の祝賀会での愚行、どう超えた越権行為だ。さっさと撤収させろ。
何を言うか、ラウバーン。不滅隊こそ貴様の私兵ではないか。七も陛下が暗殺され、国の存続が危ぶまれる事態ぞ。かような状況から国を守るべきはずの不滅隊の兵力を容易にカルテノーやクルザスに回した貴様の責任はどう取るつもりだ。ましてや腹心に帝国の艦長を飼っていたとは、局長とは名ばかりの愚将ではないか。
Damn.
今何と言った。七も様が暗殺されただと。
さよう。そこにいる暁の血命に組みする冒険者がその首謀者だ。
Yeah, because it would make sense that I would defend the realm and then kill the Sultana.
一体どういうことです？
貴様らには暗殺計画への関与の疑いがかけられている。
Because that makes sense.
連れてこい。
先ほどこの者に七も女王陛下が毒殺された。犯人の協力者と思われる暁の船員を取り調べる。一度その場を動かないように。
そんな。
残念ですよ、英雄殿。このようなことになるとは。
この冒険者が所持していた小瓶から七も陛下を殺害したものと同じ毒が検出された。
Yeah, the one that they suspiciously left for me.
さては、はめられたわね。
Yep.
おやおや、はめられたのは我々の方ですよ。まさか我がウルダ派の愛すべき女王陛下に取り入り、イシュガルドと和平を結ぼうというこの場で陛下を暗殺したのですからな。
What do you mean? Y'all did this.
言いがかりもいい加減にしなさい。
黙れ小娘。貴様ら暁の血命が異能を持つ者を集め囲っていることは分かっているのだぞ。 その能力を使い七も陛下をはじめ各国の名手に取り入ったのであろう。それにアイメリク教とは特使として接する以上に随分親しくしていたようではないか。
Yep, see its place.
さては先の防衛戦、ドラゴン族の侵攻からの防衛を大義名分に裏でイシュガルドと結託して我々の兵力を分散。そうして防衛力を削いだ上でイシュガルドにこの地を侵略するよう仕向けたのではないか。
そんな無茶苦茶な。
Yeah, at some point the people have got to realize that this is just all bullcrap.
どこにそんな証拠があるっての？
そんなナナボ様が。
Oh yeah, he's still hung up on that. Poor guy.
イルベルト、そこをどけ。ナナボ様の安否を確認する。落ち着くんだ、ラウバーン。先ほど俺が確認した。七も陛下は私室にて毒殺された。そこの次女も確認している。そんな、まさか。七ボ様。
もはや王党派に国を守る資格なし。ウルダ派の祭りごとは我々サカツ州共和派が行うしかあるまいな。せいぜい陛下の国葬の段取りでも考えておくがいい。
He's just taunting him.
まったく貴様も陛下も手間をかけさせる。
貴様か。
He just realized what's happening.
何の話だ。
ナナモ様を暗殺したのは貴様か。テレジアデレジ
よまよいごと。まあの小娘のために随分と苦労したのは確かだがな。もともと傀儡の女王だったのだ。ようやく操り糸が外れて肩の荷が下りたとザルシンの恩元でせいせいとしているだろう。
He's just stupid to confess it like that.
陛下を愚弄するな。
The most satisfying scene. Like, who else?
ラウバーン、貴様乱心したか。宮廷内で剣を抜き、ましてや同じサカツ州の一員を切り捨てるとは。まさか貴様も暁と共犯なのではなかろうな。
ロロリと
There goes the arm.
ラウバン局長、お前たち何をしている。
いけません、提督。
Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Lurk friend. I hope you're doing well.
らしくないな。こうも簡単に隙を見せちまうとは。
暁の者たちを捕らえろ。七母陛下の暗殺と国家転覆を企む首謀者だ。この国賊も捕らえよ。
Alright, time to fight my way out, I guess.
貴様、抱き込まれたか。俺たちは泥をすすって生きてきた。アラミゴを見捨て英雄となったお前と違ってな。お前は変わったよ、ラウバーン。守る者なんぞを持つから生きることに寡欲になる。猛牛の角は折れた。角の折れた牛はあとは肉になるだけだ。
Why are they taunting him like that? They should know it only makes him pissed off more.
ラウバーン、いいことを教えてやろう。七母陛下を暗殺した犯人は俺だ。
Damn, that's cold.
イルベルト
God damn. About time.
貴様らが七母様を暗殺するなどありえないこと。この茶番には裏がある。逃げろ。ここから逃げ延び世間に己の身の潔白を証明しろ。
Fly, you fools, fly.
そしてこの事件の真相を突き止めろ。これができるのは貴様らしかいない。行け！
Got flashbanged by the game. It.
無事だったか。
Yep. We are good.
サンクレット、あなた一体どこにいたの？
デートの誘いが多くてね、断るのに大忙しだったのさ。この戦勝祝賀会が仕組まれたものだと分かり、いろいろ探ってきた。すでにウルダ派の主要施設は抑えられている。イシュガルド防衛戦の折、同人団の権限を拡大したのがあだになったな。
同人団が動きやすくなるように段取りがされていた。一体いつから準備されてたのか。
周到な準備と部隊の展開の速さ、ラウバーン局長の言っていた通り、何か裏があるわね。
同人団はもともと傭兵が多いし、敵に回ったクリスタルブレイブの連中も猛者揃いだよ。パパリも腕が鳴るね。
Just wanted to punch people, apparently.
いいだ、そんなのんきなこと言ってる場合じゃないぞ。
七も陛下だけを狙った計画ではない。もしや私たちも狙われていた。
やれやれ、僕たちも嫌われたものだよ。そうなると石の家を抑えたっていうのも本当だろうね。
Yeah, shouldn't we be asking about Alpino by now?
どのみちここから脱出しないと捕まっちまう。七魔様の資質の暖炉裏、そこから地下に続く隠し通路があると以前パパシャン所長に聞いたことがある。王宮の周辺は囲まれているからな。そこを使おう。
Okay. She's like, I want to punch somebody right now.
みんなは行って、ここは私がやっちゃるよ。
本気か？仕方ないな、付き合ってやるよ。
クリスタルブレイブのみんなとは一度戦ってみたかったんだよね。いいだ、パパリも。
ここで足止めをしておく。だから隠し通路の確保を急いでくれ。
ミンフィリア、早く。
Yeah, there's quite a few of them actually, just for two to handle. The plot thickens.
大丈夫か、イダ。くそ、キリがないな。
平気平気、こんなんじゃやられないよ。パパリもこそ大丈夫？
そろそろ限界かな。
暁はね、みんなの希望、アラミゴの民にとっても希望なんだ。こんなところで終わらせやしないよ。
ああ、それにこんな奴らにエオルゼアを任せてはおけない。
パパリも付き合わせちゃってごめんね。
お前のわがままはいつものことだろう。こうなりゃ最後まで付き合うさ。
Oh, he's changing something up. Did you just give her a buff or something? Oh, that's the LB. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that's bright.
「ウルダ派の地下にこんな水路があっただなんて」。
おそらくは有事の際の脱出通路ね。シラディ派の建築様式かしら。ずいぶん昔のものだわ。
Her cat ears picked up something.
こっちだ。
Do I not have my weapon?
あまりに兵の展開が早いな。この水路のことはすでに調べがついていたか。
あなたたちは先に行って、ここは私たちが食い止める。
ヤシトラ、サンクレット。
暁の灯火を消してはいけないわ。この明かりは明日への光なのだから。
この場は任せておきな。また後で会おうぜ。
二人とも。
行って。
He's like, what can you do?
さて、どうするお嬢さん。こんな狭いところであの数。よくて相打ち。下手すりゃ無駄死にだ。
誇り高き野族の御子手をなめないことね。だったら壁ごと破壊して一帯を封鎖するまでよ。
Damn.
さい。
やれやれ。 こんな色男を捕まえて欲張りなお嬢さんだ。それじゃ最後のデートエスコートいたしましょうか。
Okay. He's gonna conjure up a spell while he basically ensures she can pull it off. Damn.
さすがにこの数が相手では。まだかヤシトラ。
待たせたわね。
Did she just basically charge up the biggest holy she could?
ごめん、ヤミトラ。
Yes, that's her sister. In Gridania.
さよならだ、ミフィリア。
今ハイデリの声が。
Oh?
まさか。私はなすべき使命のためここに残ります。あなたは先に行きなさい。聞いて、あなたは希望なの。私たち暁にとって、エオルゼアにとって希望そのものなの。希望の灯火はまだ消えてはいないわ。暁の明かりは希望の灯火である。あなたがいる限り何度でも何度でも灯すことができる。だから生き延びて、そしていつの日かエオルゼアに救済を。分かっています。こんなところで希望を、この星を救う光の目を摘ませるわけにはいかないわ。
Damn. I'm like, okay, where should I go now? Oh, it's up enough.
無事だったか。他の皆は。
I don't know about that.
くそ。まんまとテレジア・アデレジに出し抜かれた。まさかクリスタル・ブレイブごとやられるとは。
That's what you care about?
話は後で。まずはウルダハを離れなければ。
久しぶりだな、エーテル酔いの冒険者。急いでるんだろう。乗りな。
Okay, now would be a good time to leave, actually.
早く。たまたまベスパーベイに仕入れに行っていたところ、ルベユル家のお嬢さんに声をかけられましてね。ウルダハにいる兄が困っていると思うから助けてほしいと。それでチョコボキャリッジでこの辺りを駆け回っていたら、あんた方を発見したって流れさ。
That's actually very lucky.
さっきの様子追われてたんでしょ。無事でよかったですぜ。まさかお前さんにまで会えるとは思ってなかったかな。
Yeah, pretty much.
目をかけていた妹にまで心配されるとは、まったく情けない。
ところでそちらのお兄さんは？
私はピピンという不滅隊の小当将だ。長らくアラミゴ方面で極秘作戦を指揮していたのだが、不滅隊の給仕に呼び戻されてね。それが機体直後にこの事件に遭遇。こちらのアルフィノ殿が政変で窮地にあると知り救出したのだ。
Yeah.
私の目から見ても非があるのは共和派の連中だ。奴らの横暴が目に余るとは聞いていたが、まさかこのような事態になるとは。
ピピンさんっていや不滅隊のラウバーン局長の？
ああ、ラウバーン・アルディンの養子だ。岐阜のことはウルダ派を出るときに聞いた。私はあなた方を安全な場所まで送った後、すぐにウルダ派に戻る。岐阜を助けなければ。
ならこのまんまブラックブラッシュに向かいますぜ。ちょうどそこで落ち合う人がいるもんでね。
Okay.
結局私は皆に助けられた。
Oh damn, he's broken.
一人では何もできていなかったのか。
Completely broken.
私は
Soundboys. Then soldiers are searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three, wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. Real fights to come. Alright, let's go. Control down. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Vigio, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alpino, you must not give in to despair. That's a very cool sword he has, by the way. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Vigio are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Terrapin, but Alpino, my boy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monitorists and the Crystal Braves. Porthos. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces into their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monitorists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. Small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monitors claim. Marshal Terrapin, I know not what to say. Ah, now that Father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alpino. Your airship awaits. What happened to Minfilia? Do we get to see that yet? Up, up. No rest for the righteous. Alpino is basically broken at this point. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Harshabon. Yep. Yep, he will know what to do. The Corthus. Master Alpino told me your tale, Reggio. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. For the dog. Alright, I'll actually save that for, next time. I am getting tired. Yes. So, while the Ishgardi music plays in the background, it's time to sign off. Alright. What did I want to say? Yes. First off, I would like to thank everybody that has joined up, everybody that has lurked, you know, just interacted, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed it. And also, next time we'll be appearing with a new look. New weapons, new look, new everything. Alright. Next time I am live is tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be back with more of the smuggler storyline. Really excited to play through with that. So yeah. Again, really want to thank everybody that joined up. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Until we meet again.